Hey guys, welcome back. So, yeah, a little bit of manscaping. It's like, landscaping, but with men, but we're not trimming hairs. We're making artistic piles of bodies, as we do. Hey, this is Andrew Campbell. Welcome back to Whole Tech Gaming. These are the wacky chapters of Butterscotch the Warrior. Last time, we just got up to Bleaks Falls Barrow with our little buddy Sven. I did some behind the scenes stuff. I went ahead and sold a bunch of the stuff that I had in inventory. And I did a little bit of housekeeping behind the scenes. I rechecked just recently how the whole capture setup and sound we're doing for the episodes. And I am absolutely sorry about the first episode. I have to keep it because I've, recorded the first three, and the playthrough isn't going to make sense unless I keep that. If you forgive the NPC sounds and the reverberation from those, please forgive me for that. If not, I understand it was my folly. But if you're here with at episode 4 with me, that means you didn't mind it too much, and then you noticed. Then I did fix that for episode 2, 3, and hopefully this fourth one. Alright, let's go in here and do the butterscotch thing, with the wackies. I am going to be doing a dual-wield, one-handed sword. That guy's dead. Take all his stuff. Come here, little lady. Hey, how's it going? You want to be stabbed in a cave? That's terrible. Butterscotch! Everybody drink. That's number 1 for the episode. I was really thinking about this. Ooh, locked chest. I was really thinking about this. If somebody actually binge watches a couple of the episodes, I think the drink counter's at 6 or whatnot. So yeah, if you're drinking a stiffer adult beverage, then yeah, you might actually get where you want to get going. If you're drinking the Cerveza Blanco or the lighter stuff, you may want to go ahead and up it to you have to drink a singular 12-ounce can of beer. Because if you don't, 6 times over the last 4 episodes where they're 15 minutes apiece, you ain't gonna really get nowhere. But either way, play the game or don't. We're here together and we're spelunking into Bleak Falls Barrow. Yes, I am going to be missing a lot of things, passing by a lot of items that you may or may not know of. Okay, just for everybody who ever plays this, if you ever have not played it and get persuaded into playing it from my playthrough, do not prematurely attack that dude. He is super strong. You just sit here, you watch him get harpooned in the face, and he's there to just illustrate the point that switch is triggered. So as you can see, the puzzle's there. I'm not going to dwell on it. It's snake, snake, whale. It never changes. It's always snake, snake, whale. Very easy to memorize, especially if you play the first part of this game as many times as I have. Hello, sir. You look like you're naked. Oh, I also I went into the level up screen. Let's do that now. So, I did spin my perk. As you can see from the bottom row, I did increase my health by 10. Since we're going to be doing butterscotch, Beef Boy Butterscotch, we're going to be doing one-handed first. It's just the smartest thing to do. Get the damage up. The harder you hit, the less you have to worry about being hit because they're dead on the floor. Alright, whenever you see a higher priced book, you go ahead and pick it up. It levels up your other obligatory stats. I would be a liar if I didn't say that I absolutely adored the aesthetic of this game. We're going to kill some skeevers here. This may be like a very common thing that everybody, well, not everybody, but a good majority of the gaming community loves the Nordic type of vibe. I'm not gonna say that the newest God of War game kind of went on a bandwagon developed specifically from Skyrim and all the hype that was kind of brought along from the Nordic style. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and just say that. I think that the new God of War game wanted to ride a Nordic bandwagon because there's a demographic in the gaming community of late 20s, early 30s white dudes, and it's an interesting idea to be, I'm a Viking. I'm into Viking stuff. Okay, hell slow. I leveled up, which is perfect timing. That gives you a free health thing. And we're going to go ahead and level up. We do need to take that fighting stance. We'll go into. I'm not gonna go into the statistics too much. Just know that you can use level ups as a way to get free heals, and that's the way to do it. It was just very convenient that I leveled up exactly when I did. This guy has the Golden Claw. It's a side quest. I'm not even. I'm just gonna cut him down and then kill him because he's a guy. He runs off. He eventually dies anyway. Whenever you run into the Draugr, it's not worth it to keep him alive. Just kill him, run off, take this soul gem, pick up the soul gems. They're valuable for enchanting or whatever the hell else you want to do. Here's where we start encountering the Draugr. I like these enemies. This area in the game is really fun if you do a archery dude, because you can just sneak all the way through here and just hit them as they're waking up, and it's pretty cool. Butterscotch ain't got time for that. We need to... is Finn around? Not Finn, Sven. He needs to be doing the shooties. I'm not going to be picking up anything else. Okay, so he was shooting. That's very nice of him. So, I'm going to go ahead and use a potion because I didn't invest in the healing spell like I should have. Be very cognizant of this trap. If you don't walk very widely away from that, your little buddy will step right on that button, and then you'll both be whacked. And Butterscotch's wacky adventures aren't being named specifically because I'm gonna get whacked. Here's a restless Draugr. These things are a little bit more beefy. You do have to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, there's one. Butterscotch, drink up. We did it. We did it, people. Pats on back all around. We made it to 2 drinks per episode. The quota is being fulfilled. I think there are 2 here with regular Draugr, which is good. And another one. I'm not a big fan of the DJ Khaled. Just a fan of the meme, I suppose. Oh, a lady Draugr. Oh, so accentuous. She's already been shot a couple of times. Thank you very much, Sven. You can go through here, and that's worth it. Or a Calcum ingot, that's absolutely. Well, I need to take that sword now that I think about it. Because you don't want to go through the entire game. Hell, let's just take double Nordic. Get rid of the daggers, get rid of the maces, get rid of those. There, fine. Then I'll have enough space. Alright, we're going to run through here. Don't really care if I get hit because it's not that big of a deal. Stop that so Sven doesn't get his, take necessary damage. Got to be careful in here if those things fall down. You can bait these Draugr to get hit by them, but it is what it is. So guys, since we're at about the halfway point of the dungeon, I want to ask you guys a question. How has everybody been? I know this has definitely been a trying time for me and my family. I hope that everyone here is doing well and that nobody's really had major difficulties with the as the Game Grumps put it, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. We really don't want to dwell on it too much, but I hope everybody is well. Luckily enough for me and my family, it's been pretty boring. We haven't had a lot of troubles, but you never know, and you can't be complacent. Social distancing is absolutely what needs to be done. Drink Butterscotch! Yeah! We did it, guys. That's 3. If anybody's keeping score at home. And if I'm not counting correctly, I do apologize. I'm not used to counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get drunk and pass out on the floor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here's another question. Does it bother you guys that I have a sword and an axe? Does anybody out there have that type of onus to where they really just hate it whenever there are 2 dissimilar objects being carried by one thing? Do you have to have a perpetually symmetrical life? You know, in my opinion, the beauty really comes from everything being asymmetrical. The funny little nuances, the imperfections of the form or the subject or the person makes life worth living, right? Nobody's perfect. And if there is a perfect person, I certainly don't want to meet them because the universe will probably implode or some hippie horse shit like that. An orc mace, yeah, please. Go ahead and put that sucker on. Orc mace. Orc. Alright. I think it did say that it lowered my... But I have an ingot of orichalcum. I'll be able to upgrade it. Well, maybe not, because I need the, what do you call it? Maybe I need to upgrade it to where I can actually forge the things. Oh, you're dead. There are some items down there in that hole. It's just a nice little diversion. I'm not too worried about it. I'm hard-pressed to get to the end of the dungeon so we can fight the final Draugr. Hey, we actually made it, I think. Or no, here, gotta kill this guy. This is a very strong one. He's a restless. Luckily enough, you know, if you have your... I need to get some heavy armor on, don't I? Look at that face. Do a couple of potions. Do some wackies. Thank you, goodbye. Leveled up again. Amethyst, gold, soul gem, goodbye. Take care of this chest. Hey, did I'm not a bragging person, but did I ever say that I'm like the best lockpick guy out of this game ever? Because I hate to do it, but I'm actually pretty damn good at lockpicking in this game. I won't dwell on that too much because I know there's going to be a time where at some point I come across something that's going to prove me wrong, but we'll leave that comedic eventuality for whenever that hits, right? If you hear a little jingling in the background, I do apologize. I rescued a dog a few months. Her name is Zelda. Yeah, because I am a big The Legend of Zelda fan, and yeah, I know Zelda's the princess. Thank you very much, Todd, in the comments, or whoever was gonna do that, but still, there we go. Turn that off for Sven. Fight these guys. I'm not gonna worry about those because it wastes too much time. Always try to funnel them out to where you don't have to fight as many at one point, right? They all can't get hits on you. There we go. Drink Butterscotch! Yes! I think we even got a little flash of a Draugr taint there. Oh man, that's not a healthy thing to look at. It's Draugr taint, right? It tain't a very good thing to look at, am I right? Other people who thinks that's not funny or funny, you know. There we go. Okay, so whenever you take the golden claw, there is a certain thing here. I don't even have to look at it because it's the same code every time. You spin them around twice. That's essentially all you do. Owl, moth, bear. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Let's get out of the way just in case. I did it! Triple owls. That's what you get whenever you play the introduction of this game so many times. the codes are just ingrained into your memory. I could, this is the boss area, by the way, and we'll go ahead and finish the boss before we do anything else. But, it's a testament to how fun this game is, right? And how many different ways you can enjoy this game. It's very fun to be able to create a legend, like the legend of Butterscotch the Warrior, who's about to have to fight this really difficult Draugr. Yeah, it's absolutely cheap and not cool to sit here and get some cheap shots. But hey, Butterscotch, yes! The legend continues. So, I will say that it may be a hot take, I'm not quite sure, and maybe I need to stop saying hot take. But it doesn't do anybody good in that fight to kind of pussyfoot around. It's better to just go ahead, go in there, whack them to death, be very aggressive. Because if you've ever had to play this game and go in there with, what do you call it? If you've ever had to go in here with a bow, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to dodge. Even if you're a spellcaster, you have to wait. If you didn't go before and get magic potions, you have to stock up on that stuff. Well, we won. Let's. I'm just saying the other classes are a bit more difficult to deal with. All right, guys, we beat the boss. Next time we're gonna start up right back here, make it back over to Riverwood, turn in some quests, sell some stuff, and then make our way over to Whiterun. Thank you very much, guys. This is Andrew Campbell for Holtec Gaming. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode, and we're going to continue the legend of Butterscotch the Warrior. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.